Hello everyone, welcome to the Double Chance Masters. It is a race to 10 in the winner's side, a race to 8 on the loser's side. And I had a good start, beat the Cannon 10-4. Did very well, beating Silver 10-9. That was a really tough game. I always have good games against Silver. If you look, break and run in the first rack, I went 4-1 down and then won the next 7. So that was nuts. So that would make it 8-4 up. So I can't really remember very much, although I did have a very good streak in the middle of that match. And then he won a few back. And then I, again, didn't make huge progress. He came back at me. So just that section in the middle sort of stumbled over the line. Beat the Omen 10-5, beat Louis 10-8. Now that was a really good game. As you can see, I started off with a 3-packer there. And then Louis had much the better of it in the middle. I'm just trying to see what score it was. 6-2. And then he got back to 6-6, and then he went 7-8 up, and then I ran out. So it was, yeah, one of those games. So I've done well to get to where I've got to. Plenty of ranking points up for grabs. Cob Monster versus Mad Max, and the Dazzler versus Curly. So no more easy games. And if we look at who's sitting around in the loser side, Pro with the show, I'd expect him to beat Robocop. Time Bandit and Iron Mike, the Geordie Destroyer Louis, Crown City Corey, and the Godfather of Death. So absolutely... yeah, tough to win. I want to give a shout out to our Discord channel. The link is in the description below if you'd like to join in. It's going okay. We've got about 9 members, and also, so yeah, it's a nice little group at the minute. We've got some nice people in there, and yeah, it's a nice little discussion on plenty of things, not necessarily just pool. We're quite a good group, so yeah, if you want to join in, we'd love to have more talkative members. There's quite a few people who've joined but haven't really said a great deal yet, which is absolutely fine. It's entirely your call on that. Now here I'm going to try and hit into the 9. Play for the cut. Oh, we got that one. Great stuff. Now I might have potted the 3. That makes me feel good because it means that I'm playing okay. I am in the World Championships, had a few games. I'm going to try and play in a few more tournaments. Not that I feel, I'm probably not the best player anymore, but at least I can enjoy just playing in a few games. I know a lot of you guys are kind of interested in, oh dear, no, that has not worked well. Just generally what's going on in my life. I've come on tonight to do this video to try and like stress me, well, not stress myself out, but now he will jump this and he will pot it, just as a tip. Yeah, I've got a Mad Max down to a T. Probably get this one as well. Oh, yeah, it's been pretty stressful, to be honest, and I'm like finding myself feeling the stress now of elections and the new job and stuff. The new job's going good. It is really tough at the minute. There's a big learning curve for me. The best way I can explain my job is kind of like a chess position, is you can know the moves, but if someone says like, what's the best move, like, or how do you progress in this position, you have to kind of know the game to be able to give an answer. It's like that at the minute. So I'm finding it difficult, but I'm just going to work my way through it. On Tuesday, just really sit down, try not to worry, and just get on with it. So yeah, it's not too bad, but it is definitely, if I never improved from here, I'll be out of a job. So I've got to get myself going, but I will, and I'm looking forward to the challenge. But I always think that I'd prefer it not to be a challenge because I like to earn reasonably straightforward money. Elections wise, it's minging, just the whole political process is minging. I don't enjoy it. That is suicide. That would not happen against Semi-Pro. Shout out to Semi-Pro. Been having a good big crack. And Gary and Don. And if anybody else I've forgotten. They're all in the Discord, so come and join in. Good players. Mooncake, who beat me the other day, played really well. I had to give him the 7-ball, which sucked. But that was my own fault for playing in a handicap tournament, really. Don't play in a handicap tournament if you've got a ridiculously high rating like mine. And it is probably a little bit overclocked because... it just is. So here I'm going to pop this 3 until it's getting late. But I hope everyone's having a good Easter, by the way. I just want to nick the end of this. Nick it. and come round. It's okay. It's hard to get safe from here. Yeah, well, that's actually a clever shot. That is a clever shot. Wow, what do I do here? Very unlikely I get this safe. Well, I was actually trying to get that on the bottom cush, so that went badly wrong. Oh, Mad Max with a bit of a genius effort there. That was a bit of a whirly. Again, I'm 3-0 up without really talking about the pool. Now this is the double chance Masters, so you all know that in the last couple of games... Oh no, that white could have been stopped by anything, but it flew through. I'm just going to see if that two does pass. And then, probably have to run out of the 6 to get to the 9. So we'll just work on that basis at the minute. So something I put in Discord, if any of you guys are interested, I put that I was interested in strategy games, because one of the games that I've got at the minute that I want to play is Out of the Park Baseball. Now I've got to get as close as I can here on that cush. Do you want to go in off? That's cool. That's good. Is Out of the Park Baseball 22. Now I don't really know much about baseball, which does make playing the game a bit of a challenge. But I do understand the basics, and the game is so in depth because you have to like populate about 5 or 6 different teams, right from like, you know, the AAA, A plus, you know, different levels. So I enjoy learning this sort of thing, but I found the game just overwhelming. So if anyone knows anything about baseball, please tell me. I've been watching lots of, you know, people play and what have you. Now that little bit of side spin I think's just killed me there. Again, that's not too bad. That cluster around the 9 is weird. Mad Max isn't playing that well. Now again, we've got... I'm going to try and hit this. Yeah, that was what I wanted to hit. I didn't want it to go in. Oh, bummer. Right, so we have to jump now. It was not the plan. So you do that and just trust in what you've already done. Try not to adjust the angle. And it should go in. Should. So one of the things I'm thinking about, and it's to do with Semi-Pro, who's a very, very good player, is maybe start doing some commentary via Discord. We're going to try it. See if we can get the audio to sound good. Not necessarily playing matches against each other, but if people want to see that, then I'm game. I think you would probably beat me, to be honest. But get in 9-ball. Not if I'm doing that every rack. But yeah, we always have sort of decent games. But I'd rather do like commentary. You know, like look at this combo. Oh, I've part of the red. Even better. It's becoming a cakewalk. Boom. Get in there. 7-1. Who'd have thunk it, ladies and gents? Mad Max getting battered. And if we're getting lucky breaks, I mean, this is nice. You know, here there's like a big target on the 8 and there's 2, so you know I'd be disappointed to miss it completely. Watch us go and do that. Well, I haven't, but I would look pretty stupid if I did. Now here there is no shot, which is quite unlucky, but I'm going to try and get behind the 7. So that's okay. See, against a real player that could jump over that, but against a computer player that you probably get a shot. Now that's worked out great. I don't think I can jump over this. I'll tell you in 1 second because there was a bit of instinct happening here. Yeah, there is no way I can jump over that. So we'll take the press J, gets rid of the jump cue, and we'll just hit that around the table and hope it goes safe. Well, we've got lucky. So this just pretty much sums it up today. Again, I'm looking forward to getting onto, you know, some real tables. Hopefully soon. I think it's I think there's a question on the UK restrictions actually that if you're not serving food, you could open up on a certain date. I tried to open that up and messed it up. Oh, if I'd have whacked that, I'd have got the treble because you do get them on VP4. But here, that should be the rack. That could be the first mistake. I've made. Now this could go in off. Sometimes he does play in off there. And it's going to be the win. Well done. 7-2. So again, you can't really be upset. It's 7-1 after the opening 8 racks. And that's, you know, against a very good CO is possibly the best you can hope for. Again, by no means an infallible lead. Sometimes it can just catch fire and go on a bit of a tear, which can be very scary. And this looks a nice rack, and this does suggest it. And I think I remember reading somewhere that Tall Steve said that the players were designed to get better as the match went on, which I didn't really like to hear, really, because that just sounds like it's programmed to let you win at the start, which I didn't really like. But if I do believe that there is a programming, what's the word? Directive maybe is the best word, like a direction to the AI that as the match progresses it will start to perform better. I tell you what it is, I wish I kept a stat of how many times I do a jump shot and get snookered. I'm going to do a jump shot here, right, and I'm going to call it, which means it won't happen because that's just how life works, that I'm going to be snookered after this shot. Okay, let's just see. Well, I wouldn't have been, but I didn't pot it, so it doesn't matter. May not have left this on. I did. So again, I've played so many matches against the computer that sometimes when you just make that one mistake, the computer just stops making errors. And this looks like that might be happening here. It fascinates me, you know, match play, because even though I'm 3 racks ahead, I don't feel good at this point. And I should feel reasonably comfortable. I just didn't hit that anywhere near hard enough. Oh God, I've left the double as well. What am I doing? Dippy dipstick. Going for the double here, or the carom. And again, I've left myself snookered. It's amazing how often when you lose the white this happens. I just don't get this game as just a cruel game, man. Now I'm going to call the in off early. This is very much on. That jaw turned out lucky because if I'd have hit that properly, I think I'd have gone in off there. Right, now this is a chance. This is a chance to get to 8-4. It's the worst score in pool. I knew I was going to hit that, but I hope not to leave it like that, which I have. Oh, Malcolm! Bloody cushion shots. I cannot see them. It's like a Grand Canyon hole in my game. I literally need to go to a club and just literally do that for 2 hours. And I still don't think I'll be any good. I'm gonna learn that shot, guys. I'm gonna learn that shot through just sheer bloody-minded repetition, because I've just thrown away this game and potentially this match because I cannot play those shots. I just can't do it. Now here again, you've got to hit this thin, and I hit that slow enough. I didn't want that to drop, but I'll take it. Now this is a good chance, and I'm angry now because I've missed that shot, so I'm liable to make a stupid mistake. I kind of have there, but I can hold this with just lots of left spin, and because it's so thin, right spin, sorry. And because it's so thin, there'll be no issue with the 9. It'll be fine. So yes, just going to make sure I don't overhit this. So I'm deliberately overcutting it slightly. So I'm not taking the 9. I'm taking the 9 out of consideration, should I say. Oh my God. Well, if you line up your 12 favourite swear words, I'm absolutely tilting now. Absolutely tilting. Oh dear. Oh, Nick off, man. Oh, I tell you what it is. Oh, this game is what sums up my day. Yes, you can do cut shots, die, why don't you? 7-1 up. This doesn't go, surely. Oh no, come on. Come on. Give us a half a chance, for God's sake. How a match can turn, ladies and gents. Yep, I'm all over the place now. I'm all over the place now. If this cuts in, he probably clears up. Missing absolutely nothing. Oh, shut up, man. Can't believe that. I just can't believe it. One miss, just turned completely. Pool is such a pig and painful game. That literally is the worst I've ever felt playing Virtual Pool 4, like, without a doubt. Just completely turned, just couldn't do anything, just collapsed. Just absolutely disgusting. Unreal. Literally unreal. It's kind of why I love the game as well, because it does literally give you the same feelings as a real game. But like the week I've had for that to happen is like, I could literally burst into tears. It's unbelievable. Man. There's always another game. But that cushion shots, man, when I get back on a real table, I'm going to drill them like, wow. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I didn't, but just goes to show. It's a good lesson, really, that you can never take a lead for granted. I don't really, I just play, but then, you know, I did sense it was turning. There wasn't much I could do, you know, I was just missing silly shots. Yeah, just strange, you know. Obviously that 7 was horrific. That 7 was absolutely horrific. My own fault, really, but you don't get a great deal of chances against these COs, and that's good, you know, because it makes it hard, but it does make it painful too. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one, and I will win the next game.